Everything Commanders. I'm your host, Dream Team Buddha. So, mandatory minicamp took place today, and although it was mandatory, no scary Terry in sight as they work on that contract. But who was in sight? Marshawn Lattimore showed up today, and the big guy, Laremy Tunsil, showed up for work today. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to Everything Commanders with your host, Dream Team Buddha. Hail to the Commander.
If you will, do your boy a favor, hit that subscribe button, turn the bell notifications on so the way I can keep you in the know with Everything Commanders. Now let's get into this episode. Well, what's good, Commanders family? All right, so the moment we've all been waiting for, mandatory minicamp took place today. And as most of us predicted, no scary Terry was in sight. Now, I understand the situation. That's why I told you all before, 9 times out of 10, he won't be at mandatory minicamp. And if he don't get a deal done by mandatory minicamp, we won't see him until training camp, which is about a month from now in July. So prepare yourselves, because there may not be a deal that gets done within the next couple of days. These things take some time. And what Terry McLaurin is doing, he's making sure that he can protect his bag. I don't know where the differences are along the contract negotiations, but I'm pretty sure they'll get something done. So please don't panic, y'all. I truly believe, and I hope you do, I hope you feel the same way, that Terry McLaurin will be in that burgundy and gold until the end of his career. And that's what I'm hoping. All right. But we did get to lay our eyes today on Marshawn Lattimore, y'all. Now, we already know he didn't show up to voluntary OTAs, but he showed up today to minicamp. And he looks healthy. He looks healthy. Even coach said, him coming off the hammy injury last year, he's pretty much a full go, and he will be participating in everything this minicamp. So yeah, it was good to see him, because you know how I feel about him. I told him, man, he got to show up and show out. It was definitely good to see him, and it was definitely good to see Laremy Tunsil in the building. That is one massive guy. But I like the drill they were doing today. They had we got a chance to see Trey Amos and Marshawn Lattimore face off against each other side by side. Those are our primary boundary corners, should I say, from, if I had to guess. I believe they will be on the boundary, and Mike Samstrill will be in the inside at the slot position. So looking at them, you notice the difference and body types and body size. You know what I'm saying? The physique is different. Marshawn Lattimore a little bit stalky than I thought. Lined up in front of Trey Amos. Now Trey Amos is a little on the slender. Well, I thought he was a bigger corner, but in front of Marshawn, he looked like he a little smaller, right? But it's cool. It don't make no difference, you know what I'm saying? But they, Marshawn was running wide receiver routes just so that way Amos could get better. And it's a normal thing for DBs. Everybody got to run some straight line routes, 9 routes, and comeback routes and stuff like that, just to give the defensive back that rep that's needed during minicamp or any practice or training. So it was good to see him out there working with Trey Amos. You know what I'm saying? We're going to need them to link and lock together, so that way he could soak up all that information from Marshawn Lattimore. He could be a sponge. And that's what you want to see. So it was definitely good to see him out there working with him, and finally see Marshawn not on the sideline watching practice, but also participating. And then, like I said, you got the chance to see Jaden Daniels. You already know the star quarterback is out there doing what he do. He never ceased to amaze me. I know that we blew it up, about a week or so ago about how stocky he looked, but listen, I don't think it was a fluke. He said he don't notice no difference. You know, he might picked up a couple pounds of muscle, but man, I'm telling you, Jaden Daniels look like he been lifting, man, and maybe it's just the camera, maybe it's just the angle they getting, but I'm just excited. He looks healthy. He looks more stockier. He looks like he's ready to play. Now, when he came into the league, of course, he was a rookie, and you know, as your body develop, your body definition will, you know, change. It will mature. It will groom as you grow. You know what I'm saying? So he looked good, man. But I definitely would love to see Terry McLaurin out there, but I know I'm not going to get it. I know I'm not, unless a miracle happens. Wait in the midnight hour. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, prayerfully, that takes place so that way we can at least see Terry McLaurin out there for minicamp. But at the end of the day, minicamp, seeing him out there at minicamp isn't the primary goal. Let's just get this deal done. Let's sign this boy up, whether it's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or whatever the years and whatever dollar amount. Let's just get it done. That's all I care about. Please sign this man by training camp. But I will tell you this, it's too early. It's way too early to overreact right now. I will say that it's way too early to overreact. Let's get to some news and notes from that I noticed from, you know, practice minicamp today. Takeaways. JCM, I seen him. Hey, listen, JCM, if you don't know what I'm talking about Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. He about to throw me off. But anyway, JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. He was out there he was receiving passes from Jaden Daniels, trying to give us a glimpse into what it looked like. He has a nasty burst. Like when he catch the ball, they showed a drop back from JD5, and he threw it to his left side. And when Merritt caught the ball, once he locked in on the ball, caught the ball, then he accelerated. And he was just playing around. That wasn't even a full rep. Like listen, the burst that he showed, I got excited. Like, and that's no Yeezy. I got excited, and I'm very happy from what I'm seeing. I know it ain't the pads being on right now, but it just goes to show me that the boy can catch. He can catch that ball out the backfield. Most young wide receivers / running backs, or however you want to look at it, they don't like to make sure the ball, you know, they catch the ball fully before they turn up the field, and which causes a lot of drops. So seeing the way he focused in on the ball, and he wasn't really paid attention to getting yards up the field. Now I know it's just practice, but he has the characteristics and the play style that makes me feel like when the time does come, he will do the right thing. And I love seeing him out there, you know, receiving catches from JD5. Deebo Samuels look good out there. I will say that. Deebo Samuels look good, man. I'm just happy to see Deebo being a leading veteran in there and doing his thing. It just good. You know, you don't have Terry in there, so somebody got to step in the limelight and actually be the scapegoat for Terry while Terry working on a negotiation going on. You feel me? Also, Bobby Wagner wasn't in the building today. He did not practice for mandatory minicamp. However, although he wasn't there, he was excused. So most likely he will be back tomorrow. And that's not nothing to worry about. Bobby Wagner ain't missing too many practices. Trust me. If he couldn't be there today, it was a solid reason why he couldn't be there today. Also, Wes Welker was out there today. We got a chance to see him. Guess who was there, y'all? Guess who was at the practice today? Oh, funky Jason Garrett. Funky. Now, and I know you're probably like, what was Jason Garrett doing? Well, you gotta understand, DQ come from Dallas. And Jason Garrett, Dallas, the connection, whatever the case may be. He was just there in support of his brother DQ. He ain't touching our coaching staff or none of that. So you ain't got to worry about that. We don't want the clapper. We don't want the clapper to be a part of our coaching staff. Let's hope that doesn't take place. But I don't think it will. Other than that, what what else took place? We was able to get a lot done today. Man. Like I said, man, let me see. But and just to get back on Terry McLaurin's situation before I go, although Terry McLaurin missed, today, it's like that all around the league. You got TJ Watt, he ain't showed up. You got Trey Hendrickson, he ain't showed up. It's some players, it's some veterans around the league and people that's up for contract that's not showing up to these daggone places because they trying to make sure that they can get their contract done. Slow feet don't eat. All they trying to do is accelerate the process so Terry can get his bag. So from experience, like I said, Terry McLaurin did this back 2022 when he was trying to get his other contract, and we had Ron Rivera and Marty Mayhew as our GM. Now we have the GOAT AP. He will get a deal done. Trust me. So don't trip on that situation. What you seeing right now is happening all over the league. Even Shamar Stewart, the rookie, he ain't even get his contract deal done yet. He ain't even showing. He not even practicing. So yeah, don't trip off that. Terry McLaurin will be here. Everything gonna be straight. He gonna get signed. Don't worry about Terry. And I'm speaking to myself as well because I just want to see Terry McLaurin in the building, man. His aura is everything, man. Also, yesterday they took team photos for media day. They did where everybody get their individual pics. They take position picks and stuff, so forth and so on. It's just a big old media day. They do videos and all that stuff they got having the archives for the NFL may need it, but they use it all over the season and they may use it for videos and all that other stuff. So they take a whole day and they do some filming. Now I didn't see any footage on Marshawn Lattimore doing media day, but I was able to see Laramie Tunsil and Jaden Daniels, Mikey Samistrill, and so forth and so on. But yeah, man, so day one was pretty lit. Off to a fast start. Like I said, it's nothing but great vibes out there in Ashburn. I hope that it continues that way, and hopefully sometime soon we can get that deal for Terry McLaurin. But yeah, that's gonna do it for your boy. I will catch y'all on the next one. And listen, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that bell notification, turn that bell notification on so that way I can keep you on the know with everything Commanders. Make sure y'all hit like on this video, share this video, do what you do, Commanders family, because we got about a couple more days and then it's gonna be a month-long break. I'm gonna create some content in that time. We're gonna take it back down memory lane and so forth and so on. And you guys just gotta subscribe to see what's gonna happen. But yeah, that's gonna do it for your boy. Before I go, y'all know how I go. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Let's get it.